Hello everyone, if you want to learn how to use all of these juicy hacks to make your Minecraft experience that much more enjoyable for the sake of being able to build and break a lot faster, or if you just want to play survival on extra easy difficulty, this is the tutorial for you. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just go to your search engine and look for Wurst, that's Wurst with a W-U-R-S-T. Then go ahead and click on this here. We can go ahead and click disagree to this. Scroll down to Worst for Minecraft 1.21.4 and we can go over and click on this massive rendering overhaul 7.47 version. There may be a later version, you can get that too as well if it's in the future that you're watching this. Now we can go down here until we come across this for Minecraft 1.21.4 plus Fabric. Go ahead and click on the Wurst Client download button here. That's going to go ahead and download the Wurst Client file. Then click on the Fabric API. Go ahead and download that too. Next, we're going to go and look for Fabric Installer. Just type in Fabric Installer. We can go ahead and click on the installation here. Next, we can scroll down and we can hit this Download Universal Jar or Download for Windows. I'm going to go ahead and click the Download for Windows button here. And that's going to be everything that you need to download. Once you've gone ahead and done this, you can open up your downloads folder, which is by default where all of this is going to be. So we go ahead and go into downloads. We should have Fabric Installer, Wurst Client.jar, and Fabric API. Go ahead and drag these to the desktop. And once you've gone ahead and done that, you can go ahead and cross this downloads folder off, and we're going to double click on the Fabric Installer. After we have double-clicked on this Fabric Installer, it should fairly quickly prompt us with a little pop-up window to install Fabric. It's taking a little while here. It shouldn't take too long. Go ahead here, and there we go. By default, everything's set to be just as it should be. Go ahead and hit install. If you're using an older version of the client, you may want to change the version, but we don't need to. Go ahead and click OK, and that is done. Next, we can go ahead and hit the Windows key and R and type in %app data %. It's not going to show on my window here, but you can find out how to do that pretty quick. Just Windows key and R $app data %. That's how you get there. Go into here, you should find a .minecraft. Depending on how you sort it, it'll be at the top or bottom. Go ahead and click on .minecraft. Now inside here we're going to look for a folder that says mods. Now if you do not have a mods folder, you're just going to go ahead and create a new folder, and you would go ahead and name it mods. We go ahead and hit enter. I've already got one, so I'm just going to replace it. Next we can open up this mods folder, and we're going to drag the Wurst Client and Fabric API into this folder here. Now if you get this little thing where these two folders or files are just little white dots here, white little blank pages, it may mean you just need to get Java. So you can just go ahead and download Java. And the way that you're going to go ahead and do that is just go to your Google browser and type in Java. I'm going to go to Java Oracle here, and we can go ahead and go download Java for desktops. Next we can go ahead and click download Java for desktops again. And we should have a little file in our little downloading wheel up here, which should be the Java program. Once that has finished, we can go ahead and open up our downloads folder. Go into the downloads folder, and we can drag this on the desktop or just leave it in the downloads folder. It doesn't really matter where it is for this. Now once you've gone and done that, you can go ahead and cross off the downloads folder, and we're going to go ahead and double click on this little Java installer here. And this is just necessary for these files ending in .jar to be recognized. Alright, that should prompt us with a little Java installer here called Java Setup. Go ahead and hit install. And it shouldn't take too long, but it will install Java for you. Once it says you have successfully installed Java, you can go ahead and close this off, and we can go ahead and delete this installer. We no longer need this. Next, if we hit refresh, these little Fabric API things should change a little bit, and you can go ahead and open them with Java if you wish, but we don't need to do that right now. So go ahead and cross this off, and you can just go ahead and open up your Minecraft launcher now. Alright, so once you've gone ahead and done that, it should have a new installation here that will say Fabric Loader 1.21.4. We can go ahead and click play. and this will load up the version of Minecraft that has the hacked client added. Alright, now once that has gone ahead and loaded up, you can go ahead and check to make sure it's worked, and it should say Minecraft 1.21.4 Fabric Modded down the bottom here. We can go into a single player world of any kind. Okay, so now that we're in here, the first thing you're probably going to want to do is to disable the sausage logo that's up the top corner there. So to do that, go ahead and hit the right control button. That's the CTRL button that's on the right side of your keyboard. If you're right-handed, that means it's the mouse side of the keyboard. We can go into here and we should see a UI settings tab. Go ahead and drop down this menu, click on Worst Logo, and then change the visibility from always to only when outdated. If you've got the latest version, this will mean that you will not see the ugly sausage. To get out, just press Escape again, and to get back in, press Control. You can go ahead and click these little yellow drop-down buttons as if you're going to mine a block to see all the options that we've got here, and you can hold-click to drag the settings around. If we go ahead and check on, say, a movement tab here, you can see a bunch of different things that we can enable. The most important ones all have shortcut keys, so those are really the only ones that you need. Basic demo would be that the G button, that's the letter G, will make you fly even if you are in survival mode. The X button will give you X-ray vision so that you can see straight through blocks. The C button will give you full bright so that you can see in the dark. The J button will give you the ability to walk on water. If I can just find some water to walk on here. I know I've got a water thing around here somewhere. Anyway, here we go. Got some water. We can walk around on the water as if it were a solid block, like so. J will disable it again. If we want to use Kill Aura, we can go ahead and press R, R as in Robin, and that will attack one creature at a time. Press it again to disable. If we want to attack multiple entities at the same time, we can go ahead and click the K button. And the K button will allow us to attack multiple entities at once. If I can just time this up, as you can see, we can hit two things at once. You go ahead and hit K to disable that again. And that's pretty much all of the important ones. Those are the main ones that you need. If you want to use them all, there's settings. You can go ahead and hit Escape and then hit Options. And you can go ahead and change the keybinds by just clicking on them and going Add and whatnot. There's also an X-ray blocks tab where you can change what will appear in the X-ray if you, for some reason, want to find stone and you don't want to find all the other stuff. And that's pretty much everything you need to know. Thank you for watching and have an excellent day. I will see you in the next one.